So the Hawaiians say, Ulu a'e, ulu ale ke valina a ke aloha. The growth of love is the essence within the soul.
A moment ago, Caitlin entered this chuppah, and she and Marshall held hands and circled each other 3 times. This modern version of the ancient tradition recalls the 3 participants in this marriage: the bride, the groom, and their creator. It is also said that this is how the couple weaves a circle of protection around their new home and family together.
Also, there are 3 generations represented in the structure of this chuppah with a talit from 3 separate generations. So this is pretty special. Now the name of this state, Hawaii, when spoken in Hebrew, Hawaii, means let us have an island. Hawaiian and Hebrew also share the same greeting. Both aloha and shalom mean peace. And aloha in Hebrew is the singular form of Elohim, which is one of the names of God. So it's altogether fitting that you've chosen to be married in such a holy place as this. Your decision is not lightly undertaken because it's meant to last a lifetime. You're each now taking into your care and keeping the happiness of the person whom you love most deeply. You're adding to your life not only affection for each other, but also the companionship and the blessing of a deep trust as well. You're agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and love.
We stand beneath this beautiful chuppah, your wedding canopy. The chuppah represents the home that the 2 of you have already started to create. A physical structure, however, is perishable. Your real home is in your hearts and minds, wherever you are together. That is the location of your home. May it be a place of solace, nourishment, comfort, and joy. Caitlin, today you have been granted special powers. According to ancient tradition, on the day of your wedding, you may bless anyone in your heart, and all your good wishes will come true.
And Marshall, you have a special opportunity. The ancient meaning of the word groom is one who tends to what is required. The ancient meaning of the word husband is a wise overseer. So the art of successful marriage is learning how to balance the leading and the following, the serving and the managing.
Although you are one in spirit, you're not one and the same person. Your differences define yourselves, just as your likenesses attract you to each other. Marriage requires a lot of balancing and blending, and leading and following. There are similarities and differences. There is sweetness and sharpness. There is happiness and sadness. It can be like paddling a Hawaiian outrigger canoe in a storm. You need to keep moving forward to maintain your balance.
Now there's a lovely Hawaiian Jewish prayer that goes, there really is. And it goes like this. Ua ola a'ene loko ikau aloha. Aka aka loko ika ike a ke aloha. O au me oe ke aloha. A o oe ke aloha me iao. Life is once more alive within me for love of you. The secrets within me are seen through love. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. Ani la dodi, the dodi li.
He who is mighty, blessed, and great above all beings, may he bless the groom and the bride. Mi yadir el hakom, mi baruch el hakom, mi gadol el hakom. Hu yavarech et hechatan v'et hakala. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara seson v'simcha, chatan v'kala, gila rina, ditza v'cheva, ahava v'achava, v'shalom v'reut. Praise be thou, O Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who created joy and gladness, a groom and his bride, mirth and exultation, dancing and jubilation, love and harmony, peace and companionship and caring.
May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you know your fullness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all the important ways with one another and not fail in the little graces. May you find happiness in finding ways to make one another happy. May you have love and always find it in loving one another. Now, please take this Kiddush cup in your glass, each of you, as we recite the ancient benediction. Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri haolam.
Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who has enabled and instructed us to drink the fruit of the vine. Each of you take a sip. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made us holy beings and who delights in bringing couples under the marriage covenant. Now, I'd like to ask each of you to step here in front of us and face each other. Rory and I will stand over here, and we're going to ask you some questions. But you answer to each other, not to us. Yes, hold hands. Do you, Marshall, the son of Craig and Rochelle, take Caitlin to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to love and honor her, to respect her, to comfort her in sickness and in health, to share with her the pleasures and the privileges and the responsibilities of married life from this day forth and throughout your lives? I do.
Do you, Caitlin, the daughter of John and Amy, take Marshall to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to love and honor him, to respect him, to comfort him in sickness and in health, to share with him the pleasures and the privileges and the responsibilities of married life from this day forth and throughout your lives?
I do.
Okay, now, Marshall, if you would place this ring on Caitlin's right index finger and hold hands with her. Hold her hand. Yes. And now to her, you say these magic words. Hare, At, Mekudeshet, Li, Bitaba'at, Zu, Ki Mincha, Moshe, Ve'Yisrael. Behold, thou art consecrated unto me by this ring as my wife, according to the customs of Moses and of Israel. Caitlin, you would place this ring on Marshall's right index finger and hold hands with him. And then say these magic words to him. Hare,
Hare,
Ata,
Atah,
Mekudash,
Mekudash,
Li,
Li,
Bitaba'at,
Bitaba'at,
Zu,
Zu,
Ki Mincha,
Kimenha,
Moshe,
Moshe,
Ve'Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Behold,
Behold,
thou art consecrated unto me
thou art consecrated unto me
by this ring
by this ring
as my husband,
as my husband,
according to the customs
according to the customs
of Moses and of Israel.
of Moses and of Israel.
Excellent. At an old-fashioned traditional Jewish wedding, there would be 7 days and nights of parties to celebrate your marriage, and on each night one of the following blessings would be recited. Nowadays, we can recite the 7 benedictions for you all at one time, and you can celebrate for as long as you wish. Now, your job out there, as I explained was before, is to give a resounding amen after each blessing to make it so.
Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who has enabled and instructed us to drink the fruit of the vine.
Amen. Amen. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who has created all things to thy glory.
Amen. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of man and woman.
Amen. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made man and woman in thine image, each reflecting the image of God for the other forever. Blessed art thou, who gives life to every being.
Amen. May she who is barren greatly rejoice and be glad when her children are united in her midst in joy. Blessed art thou, who makest Zion joyful to her children. Amen.
May God make these beloved companions, Caitlin and Marshall, abundantly happy together in this Gan Eden, as he made Adam and Eve happy in their original Garden of Eden. Blessed are you, O Lord, who makes groom and bride happy.
Amen. Blessed are you, O Lord, sovereign of the universe, who has created rejoicing and happiness, groom and bride, joy and song, delight and pleasure, love and brotherhood, peace and companionship. Soon, O Lord our God, may there be heard throughout the world the voice of joy and happiness, the voice of groom and bride, the voice of jubilation coming from the chuppah with children singing in the streets. Blessed are you, O Lord, who makes happy a groom with his bride and the bride with her groom. Amen.
Okay, you can let go of each other's hands. Both of you have given a ring as your pledge of commitment to each other. Now each of you take the ring yourself from your own finger and put it on your ring finger as a symbol that each of you accepts the ring willingly, consciously, and with love in your heart. And now, I'd like you each to take another sip of wine. And now comes the best part. By the authority granted to me by the state of Hawaii, and in keeping with the traditions of Moses and of Israel, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
May God shine his countenance upon you and be gracious to you. May God lift up his face toward you and grant you peace.
Okay. Wrapped in this little bag is a glass. It's a Jewish custom for the groom to shatter this glass at the end of the wedding ceremony. In some ways, you're wearing shoes, that's good. In some ways, it's to remind us that even in the midst of great happiness, we recall that there are imperfections in the world, and it's our task to help make repairs. In Hebrew, this is called tikkun olam. Another perspective is to let the breaking of this glass be for you the breaking from the past, to enable you to have a fresh start on your new journey together. We do it today with zest to create a joyous new beginning. Now, as soon as he steps on the glass, we all shout out, Mazel Tov, and then, you know what Mazel Tov means? It means, may the constellations be arrayed in your favor. Mazal means constellations. Tov means good. So we'll break into song. You guys can walk down the aisle and begin the rest of yours. So it's all yours.
Mazel Tov!
Mazel tov.